Welcome back to another Tabletop Core Battle Report. Today, the Demon Hunters are back, and they are facing some Khorne Demons.
Some actual demons, you know. We got to have a little BFTBG in there, so.
Yeah, I'm excited. You ready to go over your army list?
Yeah. So let's see. As far as what we have leading, of course, is going to be a Demon Prince. He does have wings, unfortunately. I don't like that idea. But as far as he does have the Armor of Scorn, gives me a little bit more of an invulnerable save there. Now moving, we have a 3-man unit of Blood Crushers, a 10-man unit of Blood Letters. It's very small for Blood Letters, so we'll see how that tends to work. And we have some Hounds. We have a 5-man unit of Hounds. Comes out to exactly 500. This is my absolute first time playing this army, so I have it all kind of painted up, ready to go, and I have never painted it, or I've never played it, so we're going to see how this goes.
All right. I took a little bit different list than you guys saw last time on my Grey Knights list. I have, again, obviously a patrol. This time I have 2 HQs. The Brother Captain, he is not my Warlord, but he does have the Sanctic Shard for the Relic, which is rerolling failed Psychic tests and deny tests, and he gets another +1 to his casting. Then I have a Librarian, and my Librarian is actually going to be my Warlord, and I'm playing him similar to how I would play Voldus. I gave him the Warlord trait there, where Voldus gets Lore Master. I gave him Lore Master that way. I gave him an additional spell, so he has 3 spells instead of the 2. He can only cast the 2, but he knows 3 spells. And that's Armored Resilience, Ethereal Manipulation, and Imperium Domination. Then for troops, I have a unit of 5 Terminators, just Halberds and Stormbolters. They know Gate of Infinity. And then I have a Purgation Squad. They all have, there's 4 silencers in there, and they know Astral Aim. That's pretty much my whole army.
All right, what mission are we playing today?
We are playing the Encircle mission, which is a take and hold. You get 5 points for holding 1, another 5 points for holding 2, and then another 5 points for holding more. There's 4 objective markers, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they're all outside of our deployment zones.
Slightly.
What secondaries?
Secondaries.
Yes.
You want to go first?
Yeah, so I went ahead and took Engage on all fronts, Assassinate, and, of course, Abhor the Witch. How can you not do that?
Which Abhor the Witch has changed a little bit with the recent FAQ, but still very good.
It's, yeah.
You must take that if you're going to play against Grey Knights, in my opinion.
And Khorne doesn't like witches too well, so, you know, a little sacrilegious over there, so we got to take care of that.
I'm doing something a little different today. Well, I always take Engage on all fronts for whatever reason. I have that. I have While We Stand, While We Fight, which will be my Terminator unit, with which in the new rules is the whole unit, right? So the Terminator unit, the Brother Captain, and then my Librarian. And then I'm taking Cut Off the Head. Don't know why. I'm going to try it and see how quickly we can kill that Warlord of his. So.
All right. You guys want to describe deployment? Who was the defender and who's the attacker?
Derek won the roll-off for deployment, and so he chose to be defender and took this side over here. So obviously he deployed first, his unit first, and then I went. Just kind of how that went. Anything specific about how you deployed?
You know, I mean, I'm really used to playing orcs. I'm used to playing fighting armies, combat armies, so I just kind of modeled it after that. You just smash everything in, and then the nice thing about that is you can choose the direction you want to go after that. When you start spreading your units out in combat armies, I noticed that tends to not work as well. But who knows? This is the first time I've ever played Khorne Daemons, so.
As far as me, I just wanted to put a unit on each side. That way I could go grab an objective. And then I put the Brother Captain in the middle because, as everyone knows, he has the Psychic Locus, which doubles the smite range of the units. So I could get at least a couple smites off if I get to go first before we start. And then, I should point out, I am starting off in the Tide of Escalation, which is the Smite Tide, as I like to call it. We already smite flat 3 damage because they're demons. With the way Tide Escalation works, it'll be an additional 1 damage.
I'll be crossing my fingers with that Perils of the Wharf there, because you might get a possession.
Yeah.
Saving that CP, so.
And before you guys roll off, does someone want to describe the terrain so everyone knows?
Oh, as far as terrain goes, we actually, this very first time we have an actual building here. You won't be able to see through. It's actually got 4 solid walls on there, so obviously you can't see through it. No line of sight. We do have some clearings there, so you can see through it. We're not playing it as dense, I don't think, but we have that. These smaller buildings are all just ruins. These are also ruins here. We're playing corner to corner on those, so offering the line of sight and the light cover. Obscuring ruins here, and then 1 obscuring ruin there, right in the middle.
All right, you guys ready to roll off? C goes first. The new 2021 FAQ.
Whoever, again, with the new FAQ, whoever wins higher on the roll off goes first. They have a choice.
Who would ever choose to go?
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
I guess Derek going first.
I will definitely enjoy that. So as far as the movement phase goes for my turn 1, so basically I just moved up and advanced. I kind of did a double back, which is a really odd deal. So basically what I ended up doing was moving everybody forward, and then I decided to see where to advance. Now I definitely could have made a charge with my Demon Prince over toward the Terminators over there, but of course as far as the cut off the head, I don't want to lose my Warlord on the first turn, so that's a good chunk of 13 points to give away. So we decided to double back here. He does have wings, so I guess we might as well take advantage of that. Next turn he'll be able to move wherever he wants, really. But yeah, we're just kind of moving that direction slowly. And that's going to be my movement advances and all that. As far as, of course, no charges or anything like that.
So the end of your turn, you score any points? You engaging?
No. Well, so as far as engage on all fronts, no, not really. No, I don't believe so.
Okay, we're at the top of my turn 1. I go from 3 CP to 4 CP, so I haven't scored any points. But I'm going to do some movement, and then we will go from there. We're back. The Grey Knights have moved. The Brother Captain has moved down. Get over here with his Terminators who have moved out from behind that. For there, our Librarian has moved out here, and our Purgation Squad has moved out there. It is time for some Psychic now. So, let's start with the Terminators. The closest unit's obviously the little doggies there. So, Smite.
And so right before you do that, let's see, they do have an ability, and since it is going to focus on them, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to do this. Collar of Khorne. Basically, once in each psychic phase, I can select one model in this unit to attempt to resist a psychic power in the same manner as a Psyker is for the Deny the Witch. And it must be within 24 inches.
Oh, yeah, you should be fine. Alright.
Do I want to... Okay, yeah, we're going to go...
Well, I rolled, with the natural +1, I rolled an 11.
Okay,
so
excellent.
You needed 12 to...
Well, alright. I don't think that's going to happen, but at least we rolled some dice.
So that is 4 mortal wounds.
Okay.
I don't know how many wounds they each have.
Yep, now I'll go ahead and remove them here. Let's see, 2 each. Boom. And boom.
we're going to hop over to the Librarian here. Librarian's going to do a smite first, which is on you guys there. I need a 6 this time because this is the second time it's been cast. So that's a 10 with a natural +1.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
No.
to answer there? Okay, so there will be, what, 4 of those, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Gone? He has one more spell to cast, and I think we will do Armored Resilience, and he's going to do it on the Terminators. Armored Resilience goes off on a 6. That does go off. So the Terminators will be -1 to wound.
Mm-hmm.
The Purgatories here are going to cast Astral Aim on themselves. Astral Aim goes off on a 5. Basically, it's just line of sight. Ignores line of sight. That does go off. Brother Captain's going to change the tide with Warp Shaping. So that goes off on a 5. He has a +1 from being Grand Knights and another +1 from Sanctic Shard. So that's a 7 technically. But that went off. So we're going to go to Tide of Convergence, which is the shooty-shoot one. So I'm ready for some shooting if you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just start with the Purgation squad here. The Sergeant is going to put his Stormbolter here. Well, first, I'm going to spend 2 CP to do Psychic Onslaught. So that adds 1 strength and 1 AP to their weapons. The Tide itself adds 1 strength and 1 damage. So these guns are typically Heavy 6, Strength 4, no AP, D3 damage. They will now be Strength 6. They're still Heavy 6, but they're Strength 6, -1, D3 +1 damage. So there's 4 of them there. So the silencers are going to go into these guys here. And then the Stormbolter is going to go into those guys there. So let's do the Stormbolter first. Drop 2. Strength 4, toughness.
4.
Need 4s. 1 wound, no AP.
Alright, so 5+ invulnerable. Nope.
Alright. I need 24 dice here, so there's 24 dice. They did move. So they'll be on 4s. No re-rolling. Oh, that's a 4. What was that? Dropped quite a bit here. Now they are Strength 6, Toughness
of 5. Let me double check here. Oh no, Toughness 4.
So I need 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wounds. -1.
-1 AP?
Yep.
Alright, let's see. 6 and 7. And so we're going to use our invulnerable there. 5+ there. And so we did save a total of 3. That would be a total of 3 wounds.
So
Not bad.
4
wounds.
through?
4 wounds, yep.
They're D3 +1. So the first one is a 3.
Ouch.
How many wounds do they have each?
So they each have a total of 4.
4. Okay, so 1 will die then.
Mm-hmm.
And then second one, that's 4. And then the last one,
Go ahead.
1 will be on 1 wound left.
Alright.
Alright, that's done. Librarian, he'll do his Stormbolter into the Bloodletters.
Mm-hmm.
Those all hit. Need 4s again. 2 wounds, no AP.
Alright, 5+. Saved 1.
So 1 will die. Brother Captain. I don't know if he can see. I don't know, what do you think? Can he see that guy?
The blood pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have an umpire in that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He's going to do his Stormbolter into there. See if we can knock off the last ones. Those all hit. And he's toughness 4, right?
Toughness 4, yeah. Strength 5.
So he 4s again. 2 more wounds. No AP.
2 more wounds. Alright, 5+.
You got it.
Perfect.
Where do we want to put the rest of those Stormbolter shots from the Terminators? I'm going to split their fire. So the Sergeant's going to go here.
Okay.
And then the rest of them are going to go there. I am going to spend my last 2 CP. It's probably stupid, but I'm going to. On Sidewall Ammunition. Sidewall Ammunition does the same thing. It adds 1 strength, 1 AP. Mm-hmm. And now, because they're Sidewall Ammunition, they are affected by the Tide.
Okay. So
the Tide is, again, plus 1 strength, plus 1 damage. So these will be strength 6, minus 1, 2 damage Stormbolter shots.
Okay, excellent.
So Sergeant into the Blood Crusher.
Yeah. Yep.
Those all hit. Need 3s. 2 at minus 1.
2. All right. At 5+ invulnerable, we saved 1 and
it's 2 damage.
2 damage.
Will die.
All right. We are going to pop the strat there. Demonic Incursion, but be clear on it.
Rest of the Stormbolters into the other one. No re-rollings. Brother Captain does not have an aura. Need 3s again, I'm assuming. Strength 6, toughness 4, probably. Yep. Eesh, that's bad. Let's see. 5 at minus 1.
5 at minus 1. 5+ invulnerable. Save total of 1, so that's a total of 4, and damage of 2, I'm guessing?
Yeah, 2 damage each.
2, 4, 6. That whole swipe there. Yeah, we got to pop the strat there too, if that's possible.
We can only do.
Oh, we can only do it once per phase. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
if it's exact damage, you can spend a CP to reroll an armor save.
No, that's not worth it.
how far are these guys away from me? I can still get within. No, I cannot. I'll lose that objective if I do that.
Mm-hmm.
How far is he away from there? Nope, we'll lose that one too. My librarian's gonna charge a bloodletters. That's a 4. Should be plenty.
You got it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Get in there. Okay, he's got. All right, so he has 3 attack base plus 1 for shock assault.
Okay.
So 4 attacks. He's 2+. Those all hit. It is 4 save is plus 2 strength.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go strength 6. So wounding on 3s here. And I can reroll wounds because you're a demon in the fight phase. So.
Perfect. Ouch.
Alright, so there's 4 wounds at -1.
And we're definitely going to be using our invulnerable there. So let's see here. Almost all of them saved. I saved 3 out of 4.
It's D3 damage, so 1 will die.
Yeah, 1 will definitely die.
That's my whole turn.
Perfect.
Right through there.
Okay, excellent.
Let's see. I don't think I'm getting.
Derek gets to fight back.
Fight back.
Yeah, you get to fight back.
Let's see here. So as far as this is going to be the guy with the horn toppers, he's going to be my Blood Reaper or the commander basically of that squad. So let's see, it's 2 attacks from him, and then I believe everybody else is within range. There'll be another 2 there. Let's see here. Hit on a 3+, so we got all hit there.
Okay.
-3 AP and strength of 4 when resolving. So let's see. I need to note if I roll any 6s right here, and I did roll 1 6. So let's see what that means. And really, I think that's going to be my only wound.
Yeah.
But when resolving an attack made with this weapon, on a wound of a 6+ with this weapon, it has a damage characteristic of 2. So
Okay.
-3 AP and 2 damage.
My librarian has a 5+ invuln. Because of the 4 save, though, it adds 1 to the invuln save. So I'll have a 4+ invuln here. And only in combat is how that works. It doesn't do that in shooting.
The warding state, you mean?
Yes.
Not a force state.
Yeah, what did I say?
You've been saying force staff. A warding staff is different, correct?
Yes, it's a Nemesis warding state. And that's 2 damage. He has 3 left.
Perfect.
Now that's the whole turn.
Morale?
Yeah, you have some
Yeah, I
morale.
think I have a little bit of morale there. So let's see, we have 1 little bit of morale there. And as far as when we, the demonic incursion deal, we'll do that here in just a moment there. Ooh, buddy. So yeah, roll a 1 there.
1 means an auto pass.
Yep.
Other than that, that's the whole turn.
Any scoring for you?
No secondaries.
No engage, cut off the head?
Nope.
So as far as turn 2 for Khorne Daemons, as far as scoring of points and everything, I have a total of 5, and we do have 3 CP to pop off another one of those regrow unit. And so, speaking of that, we're going to go ahead and do that in a moment. First, I do have a little bit of movement with the Demon Prince here. We're going to do a little bit of a pincer attack here, and basically just get him as close as humanly possible. He has a movement of 12, so I'm not really worried. We're just going to kind of plop right there, and then we're going to, into my movement phase, we're going to regrow the blood crushers here. And so they are going to come in 9 inches away, right there. I believe we can move right on into the charge phase. So let's go ahead and do some charges now. That is outside of my 6-inch little bubble there, so don't get to re-roll it. Let's see what we get here. So I think I got it with a 12, so we're good there. That's going to be the blood crushers. My Demon Prince definitely does have it there, so let's see how I can maneuver this. So we're going to try to move him over as far as humanly possible, as much as his wings allow him to. And then the blood crushers, a total of 12, which really allows them to get as far in there as possible, which is fantastic. Just enough room for 2 of them, and then of course we do have a straggler in the back, but that's alright. He still gets to fight. So there we are. And what we're going to go ahead and do, so I have 2 different weapons here. One is a Hellforged Sword, which is slightly better in damage. And then we have a Malefic Talon. And what we're going to go ahead and do is swap out one of those attacks for 2 Malefic Talons. Or, you know, it gets an extra attack. So there we are. And let's go ahead and roll here. This is for the Demon Prince. Now I do hit on a 2+ here, which all of them do hit there. Okay, perfect. So all of those do hit. Now we're going to go to, what is your toughness on those guys?
Yeah, you're winning on 3s.
Oh, winning on 3s? Okay. So strength 8?
Oh, strength 8, you're winning on 2s.
Okay, excellent.
So drop 3.
That'd be total of, and those are all swords. So that would be at a negative 2 AP is what that's going to be.
I will go to a 4-up save.
Perfect.
And that sucks. So what's the damage?
3 each.
So 3 Terminators will die.
That's the most damage I've ever seen done to a Terminator unit before. In one attack.
Yeah, I told you this game's over.
No. No, it is not. I just get a really nasty charge off. So, as far as our blood crushers are concerned, so, here we are.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s?
Yep.
Demon Prince?
You had 1 in there.
Oh, these are both 1s there. Let's see here. Miss that one. Miss that one. All right, so that's a pretty good conversion there. So this would be at a strength of 6 versus a toughness of 5, probably?
4.
4? Okay.
You're winning on 3s.
Okay, so let's see here. So we have 2, 4, 6, and 7 wounds.
Do they have the 6's 2 damage?
So with this one, yes they do. Yes they do.
Okay.
Now, of course, I don't remember how many 6s I have, which I don't think I really had any. So we'll say that I didn't, because I picked the dice up already. But it is a negative 3 AP.
I'm on 5-up in wounds, which I'm not going to pass, so they all die anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
You got 6 wounds in there?
Don't need 6 wounds. There's only 2 guys left.
Oh, they haven't upgraded, right?
All right.
So that's the whole unit.
That is the whole unit. So that is my...
So the blood crushers then get to consolidate?
Yep.
They get 3 inches?
I need that guy.
Do it. Do it.
I asked Jim to order him one, and he said probably won't be able to. So you might have to go to and just buy it off Amazon.
So hard to get anything.
Yeah.
So we'll move to end of turn scoring here.
Well, so we do have a little bit of combat here,
yeah.
which of course that'd be going.
Librarian goes
3
first.
attacks. Hit. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling failed wounds. 2 wounds, -1.
-1. All right. So 5+ and a 4. So we did lose 1.
Did you attack that?
All right. Let's see here. That would be 1 hit. Strength of 4 versus toughness of 4. Nothing. So there we go. Nothing happened there. And that is the end of my turn. Almost completely.
How's scoring look? Any engage?
So let's see. As far as engage on all fronts, no, we're only on 2. Nothing there. Of course, no assassinate and no abhor the witch.
You did get it.
Abhor the witch. I forgot
That's
that everybody is
2 points, right?
I
New
think
edition?
it's 2 now, yeah.
2.
I only killed 1 unit there.
Okay. So that bumps you up to 7 for end of turn.
Excellent. All right, so that's the end of my turn there.
All right, we're back at the top of my turn 2. I do go to 1 CP, and I do have 5 primary points. Now, I did forget in that last combat that my Terminator unit had armor resilience, which means he would have been -1 on all of his wound rolls. I think, after looking back at the tapes, that it wouldn't have mattered, so... but just to clarify that with everybody. I'm getting ready to do some movement, and then we'll go into the psychic phase. Alright, the only movement I really did do was the Brother Captain moved over here, try and get a later charge off here. But first, we're going to go to Psychic. We're going to start with the Brother Captain, and he's going to cast Warp Shaping, which goes off on a 5. That does go off. 4 plus 1 for a brother. It doesn't matter. That goes off. Then I'm going to spin a strat and do Mental Focus. That costs 1 CP, and it lets a Grey Knight Psyker manifest an additional Psychic Power this phase. I did go to the Tide of Escalation, which is the bigger smite. So now the Brother Captain is going to smite. The closest one is the Blood Crusher. So if we get this off, that's a dead Blood Crusher. That does go off. So that is a dead Blood Crusher. So now my thinking is, because the Blood Crusher dies, Lookout Sword doesn't affect the Demon Prince anymore. So when it gets to the shooting phase, my Purgation Squad will be able to shoot the Demon Prince. But that's it. So 1 Blood Crusher's dead.
Well, this is a hard decision because now my commander guy's in the back. I guess it really truly doesn't matter. So we're gonna go here since it doesn't really matter now that it's under 3 models.
Righty.
No Lookout Sword.
Our Librarian will do a smite next. I need a 6 here since it's the second time it's cast. That does go off. So both of those Bloodletters will die. His second spell, he's going to do Imperium Domination, which gets me a command point. It does go off on a 7, so need a good roll here. That is a 5, 6, 7 plus 1, which is 8. That does go off, so I will go back to 1 CP. And then the Purgation. The Purgation guys will do Astral Aim. I can never remember what that goes off on. So Astral Aim goes off on a 5. That does go off. So they're Astral Aim. That is the whole Psychic phase. So we might as well just go into some shooting. We'll start with the Purgators. We'll start with the Sergeant there. Everything will go into the Demon Prince. So the Sergeant Stormbolter.
And this is why I didn't spawn back the Bloodletters.
He's up to 6, right? So, so that does not go off.
Yeah, they're toughness 6.
Toughness 6, yeah.
Okay, so I need 6. 24 shots from the silencers into the city units. They didn't move, so I'm still hitting on 3s.
This is why I saved my CP for it.
Only dropped 7, so that's pretty good. Strength 4, toughness 6, so I need 5s here. Not a great roll, but there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds, no AP. 7 wounds, no AP.
7, so 2, 4, 6. 7. So we do have 2 things going on. So one, I do have the Armor of Scorn, which of course it's a 4+ invulnerable save, boosting it just tiny a bit. And then on top of that, we have Oblivious to Pain, which basically on a roll of a 6, so roll a dice each time I lose a wound, and on a roll of a 6, I do not lose that wound. But we'll get there when we never know. I might not even have to do any of that, but I think we will. So I did save 2 of them. That leaves a total of 2.
What's the normal armor save on a Demon Prince? Is 3 up. Is there AP?
Oh, there's no AP. Yeah. So
there's no AP. I didn't have any 3s, did I?
You haven't changed them.
You haven't changed them. So
okay. Yeah, I guess that's true.
So you dropped 3 there.
Okay. Perfect.
No. You got 1 more.
Oh, I did have 1 more. Okay, excellent.
So now you're feeling the pains.
All right.
Wait, hang on. I gotta roll damage. So
yeah, that's
it's D3 damage. So roll them all here. That's not great. So 5 damage. I can't kill him, but you got 5 feel no pains.
okay. 5 feel no pains.
Didn't
Nope.
drop any.
No, it doesn't look like it.
So there's 5 wounds there.
5 wounds.
He should have 3 left.
Yeah, and so basically, yeah, that's okay. Excellent.
Yep. The brother captain will shoot the demon prince with his storm bolter.
I've never hoped so much for you to kill
Those
my
aren't
leader.
So he's got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
We're old school.
And then
We roll up.
Yeah.
need 5s again. Nope, nothing there. That's it for shooting. We'll do some charges. Brother captain will obviously charge a demon prince. That made it. I did get an 8, so that's plenty of room there. He will push in there. Alright, brother captain has a base 4 attacks, I believe. Yep. Plus 1 for shock assault. No rerolls. This is a strength 5, toughness 6, so still need 5s here. Rerolling the wounds because you're a demon. 2 wounds at -2.
2 wounds at -2, so we're definitely going to be using that 4+ in bone, and you said 2?
Yep.
Alright. So that would be 1 fail.
1.
And then we do have the feel no pain, so it's the 6+.
Oh, hang on, I gotta roll the damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I need to roll a 5 or a 6 here, and then you need to fill all your feel no pains for me to kill him. And I didn't get it, so 1. You got 1 feel no pain.
And I did roll it technically, so didn't get it.
So you're down to 2 wounds left.
Down to 2 wounds left, and we'll go ahead and
you get 2 attacks back.
I do get attack. So we do have 5 attacks. Now, of course, I don't get that extra one for charging or anything, so that's perfectly fine. And we're going to go ahead and nominate one of those as my Malefic Talons. So here we go. So I hit on a 2+, so it's going to be all hit there. Let's make sure any hits on a 6. No, that doesn't really matter.
You're wounding on 3s this time.
3s.
Right?
A little bit tougher of a guy here.
Well, because of your rule, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah. So there we
4?
are. Yep, and so we do have some AP, and let's make sure to nominate these out here. So these, we have 2 that are going to be at, I guess they're both at -2. However, one has 2 damage, the other has 3 damage. So you probably want to roll those 2 separately there.
So we'll do the...
Okay, those are the sword there. Yeah.
Need 4s. Failed. So those are the 2 damage ones?
Those are 3 damage. These are the 2 damage.
Each of these are 3 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's already dead, so it doesn't matter.
You got a CP left?
Oh, I guess I do. Oh, that's
Hey,
safe.
that's safe.
So it did 3 damage, so he's got 3 wounds left.
Yep. And
And
so
2
these right here
wounds.
have 2 damage and have a negative 2 AP the same.
Save 1, so he'll take 2 more damage. So he took 5 total. He's got 1 wound left.
1 wound left. We are barely holding on, both of us.
End of turn scoring? Or is there anything else? Am I missing?
Nothing else. I have nothing for end of...
Alright, top of turn 3, Khorne Daemon's turn. So I'm at a total of 12 points, whereas the Grey Knights are at a total of 5 points. Now I'm back up to 4 CP, which is kind of my magical even number that I always want to have. So hopefully I'm able to use those. So what we're going to go ahead and do with the Blood Crushers is we're going to pivot them, basically kind of move them over here. They have a pretty good amount of movement anyway. But then, of course, we're going to go ahead and charge. I can't really fail that. And we're going to charge in. Reasoning behind this is going to be because, well, my Demon Prince could die, because, of course, he gets to fight first, and we can't let that happen. Even though I know I could regrow him, we can't let that guy hang out on that side of the board for too long. So there we go. Now we're going to go straight into combat with the Chargers first. So I have my 2 Blood Hunters, and this is of course going to be the Riders first, and then we'll do the Mounts second, because they kind of have their own little attack there. So let's see here. And one, of course, the one with the brass-topped horns, he's of course going to be my leader dude, and he has an extra attack, making him have a total of 4. So there we are. These are going to be all Hellblades. And let's see, I do get +1 attack for charging, and +1 strength also. So here we are. We do get a reroll 1s, I believe, because we were within a little bubble there. So nothing. And then there we are. And six total hit. Now we're going to go into wounding. This is going to be a strength 6 versus a toughness of
4. You guys
yeah, that's didn't work out very well. So that's total of...
it doesn't matter. I'm
3
going to die
wounds.
right here. I'm going to die right here.
An AP -3 on this
4 up
guy.
invul. Told you.
Yeah.
Brings him down, huh?
Brings him down, so that does...
3 assassinate?
Yep, that'd be assassinate there.
And aboard the wedge.
That's 3 per character?
Yeah. This game is over.
Oh, we're gonna find out. There's still the scramble. We both have even amount of units right now, so
Yeah, but you can redeploy.
I can
both of those.
redeploy. That helps, but
Do you have any consolidates on those demons?
yeah, we need to.
Blood crushers.
Really, as far we definitely want to do some reconsolidation. Now, if they had 3 of them, this would be giving me much more options. So, without that, it's just really just normal movement, and then that'll be the end of my turn. So let's see which direction we want to go. Well, I guess we're going to go this direction. Just pivot a little bit there. And that is the end of turn 3 for Khorne Daemons.
Here we go. This is not looking good. I figured it wouldn't, but that redeploy is really disgusting. No matter what I do here, you got to redeploy at least one of these units. But let's have some fun. I have 10 points total from from the primaries. I think that's it. So we're going to do some movement because I'm still in the tide of escalation. So I just need to get him closer to that Demon Prince. Smite him right off the board. I still think my Purgation's going to stay where they are. So we can do some Psychic now. We're going to start with the Librarian. He's going to do Smite on your Demon Prince. Goes off on a 5. That obviously goes off, so your Demon Prince will die.
And we're going to pop the strat.
2 CP gone, down to 2.
He's got one more spell. He's going to do Imperium Domination again, see if we can get a command point back. That clearly goes off.
You're up to 2.
Yep. And then these guys, Purgation Squad's going to Ashland themselves. Goes off on a
5.
Yeah, 5.
Easiest spell to cast, best one.
So they have a natural +1, right? So even though that's a 4, +1 is 5.
Okay.
So
Nice.
that does go off. We'll do some shooting. Everything's going to go obviously into the Blood Crushers. So we'll start. Yeah, we're going to do Psychic Onslaught as well. So it's 2 CP. Psychic Onslaught is going to add 1 strength and 1 AP. So here we go. The Stormbolter's not affected because it didn't cyber injure. Stormbolt first. 2 hit. Their toughness what? Again, 4?
Toughness 4, yeah.
So need 4s.
Not as tough as they look.
No.
So
Higher strength.
1 wound at no AP.
Nope.
So that'll be 1 wound to
One
one of
wound.
those guys.
So that would put them at a total of 3 wounds.
Do they have a regular armor save?
No, I don't. Oh, they do have a 4+, I guess, but still, it doesn't. Yeah.
Alrighty. Silencers.
This is the main one right here.
They once again didn't move, so we're still hitting on 3s.
So many dice in that box
Yeah.
over there.
It's like we're playing Shadowrun over here.
What?
Okay, now we're strength 5. So we're winning on 3s this time. Drop, 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 drop. Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 wounds at -1.
Is it 10?
10 wounds at -1.
All right, so that was in.
You're on 5.
We go back to our in bones, which I did a pretty good job, but we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
5 went through?
Yep.
So
Pretty
we need
good,
to do
actually.
some damage here. They're D3, so we're going to do these one at a time.
Yep. Think you got them.
I would imagine, but let's see here.
Hopefully you don't roll.
First one does 2
2.
damage, so that guy will go
Good one.
to 1. Then the second one will kill him, so that guy's dead. And 3 left. There's 3 damage there. He'll go to 1. 1 damage, so he'll die.
And that is a second. We're now in the shooting phase, so we are going to pop strat. Final strat there.
Got it.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. So we end at 10 to 18. We'll go into Derek's turn.
All right, so Demon's turn again, and so I have a total of 18 points versus 10. This is so we did respawn on the board again. This is a very, very strange. This is a lot of respawning. So really, I don't have a phase. They just place themselves on the board, and now we're going to go straight directly into the charge phase.
And just so everyone, I'm sure everyone's aware, but because these come back in at the end of the movement, that's why he didn't get the 5 points for that objective, because that's the end of your command phase.
Yeah, technically it was a blank board. He technically won the game at the beginning of my turn, technically. Or at least his dudes think he did. But so now we're going to go ahead and see if we can make a charge here. Now I do get a reroll with him, so let's see if we need to. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we probably want to reroll that. Nope. So, and that's why we did put him on the objective marker over there, so he might score some points there. Now we do have the Blood Crushers over here. Now they don't get any sort of rerolls or anything like that. Let's roll another die.
You got in.
Got there. All right, so
This is really bad.
This is not looking good. So
Is that a fat 12?
No, it's
That's
10
10.
5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
all right, so let's go ahead and move my guys in here. 10 gives me a lot of room, which is really nice. Plop. And plop. And then the scooch in. So
I'm super dead here.
okay, so back to the blood crushers here, and we're gonna go ahead and do the riders first.
They're 4-piece, right?
So they're actually 3 a piece, and then I have an additional one. Oh yeah, they are 4 a piece because of course they did charge, and they get that charge bonus there. And then one's gonna have an additional attack there. Also, there's my additional attack. And these are of course all Hellblades, is what these are. Alright, so hitting on a 3+ there. Pretty normal conversion there. Now as far as wounding goes, this is going to be a strength 6 versus a toughness of 4. So let's see here. Looks like we did a total of 5 wounds with the Hellblades, and that's a -3 AP.
So I'm going to take as many of these as I can on my sergeant because he's got a 4 save. So first one, saved.
Yep.
Second one, not saved. So he's dead. So now I have to take the rest on the other guys here. So 3 left. They don't have an invuln, so I'm on 6s. And 3 die. So 1 guy left.
Alright, so now we're going to do the mounts, and that's going to be with the bladed horns. Now that's of course 3 additional attacks with that. And it apparently I get a +2 strength characteristic while doing so. So that's a total of 9 extra attacks there, hitting on 3s. Total of 5 hit. Now as far as wounds, so
4 wounds there.
yeah, total of 4 wounds, and that is only at a -1 AP though.
4 wounds on 1 guy, so let's see if I can roll 4 4s. Almost.
That's pretty good.
Because it is 1 AP, right?
Yeah, just -1.
Yeah. So they'll all die. That's that whole unit.
So that's an Abhor the Witch for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get your consolidate?
Ah.
Or you can stay there. It's your decision.
We're just gonna scooch over to make it look a little better. That's my turn.
All right.
All right, we're back. Top of my turn 4. He got rid of my guys, so I no longer have any primary points. So it's 10 to 20.
10 to 20.
10 to 20. So those aren't good.
So for the pride.
See what we can do here. With this.
Coming at me.
This demon prince is going to die.
A second time.
We're still in the tide of escalation, so we'll smite. That is 4 mortal wounds there.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah, you got your...
You got a shrug, don't you?
Oh yeah, well, possibly. And that 6+ does give me something. I did apparently get one of them.
Screw it. We're going to cast Ethereal Manipulation and try and get another command point back. Or Ethereal Imperium Domination, sorry. Got a command point back there. On it goes to the 6 + 1.
Up
So
to 2?
that's 7. We'll go to shooting. I'm going to do Cybolt Ammunition, just for the fun of it, on his Storm Bolter.
What's that cost you?
2. So it'll go to Strength. 5 - 1, 1 damage. No rerolls. Need 5 still.
Oh, buddy.
There's 3 6s, so 3 at -1.
3 at -1, so that would then bring us down to our 4+ invulnerable. We're gonna need it. Oh, we got one.
So 2 went through.
2 went through.
You're down to 3 wounds remaining.
Feel
Yep.
the paints?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Feel the pains. Let's see if we get those. And we got 1. And
So down to 4
that's
wounds.
down to 4 wounds. I gotta remember that I can, I guess, re-roll my thing.
We're
So
gonna charge you. That made it in.
contesting.
Get in there. All right. 3 wounds base, 3 attacks base, 1 for shock assault. This is strength 6, toughness 6, wounding on 4s. Rerolling failed wounds. 2 wounds at -1.
All right, so that's gonna be at our 4+ invulnerable there, which I took another one.
So it's D3.
It's D3 wounds. Okay.
So 3 wounds. So you have 3
wounds
fill
and I have
pains.
3 of the 6 pluses. Let's see here. And wow, I've been doing that
So we
pretty
took
good.
2 more.
2 more. That's bringing me down to a total of 2. All right. So as far as the attack back is concerned, we're going to do my classic thing that I've been doing, and that's going to be a total of, and I don't get the +1 for charging or anything like that, so that's 4 of the swords, 2 of the talons. Let's see what we can pull off here. Hitting on a 2+ is what we're hitting on. That's going to be everything. Perfect. And now 2 wounds. Not doing as well on the wounds there. Now that would be at a strength.
So you got 3 wounds there.
Okay, that's a total of 3.
Yep.
Perfect. Excellent.
Wait. No. Your tough strength what?
Strength 7.
Do you go to strength 8? Do you not go to strength 8?
I don't go to strength 8 actually. So
Okay.
that's only when I charge and stuff.
Oh,
like
okay.
that. So, yeah, it doesn't look
Not
like
only when you charge, not when you're charged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's re-roll. So unstoppable ferocity. If this unit makes a charge, is charged, or performs. Okay.
Yeah,
So, that,
you're wound on
that
2s.
actually did wood.
So
good.
4 wounds.
That's total 4.
What's
and
AP?
AP on the 3 there for the sword is going to be at they're all at -2. Now roll this one separately because that does have extra damage, if that matters, or
For the
less
sword?
damage. Yeah, the sword
Okay,
has.
so I need a 4 up, which I didn't get.
That's total of 2 wounds there.
It's 3 damage, right?
So the white die, the individual one I have there is a total of 2. These ones are going to be 3.
Oh, those
Yeah,
are the.
these are my relic.
Oh, okay. So I need 3 4s here because he's down to 1 wound. Didn't get it, so he's dead. You get another 3 points. Alrighty. That weren't so good for me.
Well, that was a very odd pairing. So it was we both have special abilities that specifically target each other's armies. Now mine, of course, is the respawn.
Yours is super good
It's
and
very-
broken.
It was very flexible.
Broken.
So now speak of as far as yours.
Broken. I'll say it again. The reason it's broken is because you can do it more than once.
Yeah. There's
And in any phase.
well within one phase. So really, what you have to do is if you're fighting demons and your Grey Knights, you want to kill as many things in one phase as you possibly can, and really try, especially being Grey Knights, that you have 2 wounding and damaging phases. You want to thin out, spread out all your stuff in your psychic, and then do the real damage maybe in the shooting. I don't know if that's the exact way to do it, but however you do it, kill 2 units in every phase that you're planning on actually dealing damage.
Yeah, because that regrow's too good.
Yeah.
That's what did it. And the fact that I didn't get to go first. Grey Knights have to go first. I think I saw a chart and they win 64% of the time if they go first. And they only win, I think, 20% of the time if they go second. So, I mean...
They don't get to put their shields up if they go second.
Yeah. I mean, it's just... Very well done to you, my friend. You played the game very well. I don't know what else I really could have done to be any different. It wasn't a very high-scoring game. I think I ended with the paint 26 points, and Derek was at 46?
46
right?
with paint, yep.
Yeah, with the paint. So, I mean...
Yeah, it's really that respawn. I mean, you did dish out a lot of damage turn 2. Your first turn.
My first turn.
Yeah, first turn it
went
was
really well.
it was onslaught. Once I got there, and I think as far as my MVP is definitely the strat itself. There's no way around that because that's the one ability that I do get on them. And the Blood Crushers, they produced a lot of wounds. They also have a very nice movement. even though I really didn't get to use it other than one time because it was all just charging after I respawned.
Yeah.
That's what juggernauts do, though.
Well,
I mean,
exactly.
I think
That's precisely what.
blood crushers look uniquely positioned for combat patrol, maybe just because they're so durable and so many attacks.
Durable. They're flexible as far as moving to different objective markers and everything like that. But I mean, one thing that has to be said is you killed me. You killed my army more than once. So if you only were able to kill my army one time, and I was only able to kill your army one time, so really you do have a lot of power. It's just my broken strat does kind of make it so you had to unleash all of your force on me, really 2 times almost. So I think you did a very good job. It's the flexibility of that strat, which
I don't really know what I could have done different.
I think maybe just castling.
Maybe that's what should happen, but and then again, then you struggle with
primary, but
with the secondary points and the primary because you're not holding objectives, and it's important to play the objectives, not just kill each other, because you don't get points for just killing each other. You get a very limited amount, right? So it's important to play the points, which I've really struggled this time building a list. Because the list you guys saw, because after the FAQ and the points changed, the list you guys saw last time left me with like 25 points left. And I had no bloody idea what to do with 25 points. So when I put this together, I wanted to make these guys side cannons, which would have made an extremely big difference over the silencers. But then, again, it leaves me with a weird number of, I think I had 40 points left. What do you do with 40 points?
You just don't have enough upgrade space.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's just nothing.
Coming from an orc player and non-elite, I don't have a lot of elite armies under my belt. That's a lot of points for me. But yeah, with the eliteness of your army, I would say overall though, you were able to expend the proper amount of force out of them. You got every little ounce of fight out of them, which you got to give that credit too.
Yeah, they did everything they possibly could.
The extra damage, the extra wounding for demons does help, but it's nice to be able to pop anywhere on the board and charge at a 9. So
yeah, rerolling wounds in combat against demons is really good, and plus flat 3 damage, no matter what tide you're in. Smites are so good, and then you get the 4 with the Tide of Escalation, but still.
And who knows what happens when they go up to 2 wounds, when the regular boys go up to 2 wounds.
I'll be interested to see, again, if they change the points when they go to 2 wounds or whatever they're going to do. They dropped the Terminators from 190 for a base Terminator squad to 175 in this recent FAQ here. So I'm curious to see what happens when they go to 3 wounds. I still think 175 points is perfect. Once they go to 3 wounds.
I don't see the points changing too much after seeing Death Guard book drop.
Those guys are disgusting now. It's unbelievably
their points
gross.
didn't change much for what they got, so I can't imagine that.
So,
especially on games where controlling objectives does matter. That's a nasty part of the game. But that was an interesting game. It was very specific, I think. If we were against somebody else or if I were against somebody else, the game would have gone completely different in every direction. So.
Well, and then now with the new rules too, you have to go first, right? If you win that roll-off. So that's you would have gone first no matter.
Oh, well, yeah. There's no reason to go second.
But still, that could significantly change the outcome. Definitely. Just look at the statistics. Like I said, that might not be 100% accurate, but Grey Knights do not win, but maybe 20% of the 30% of the time if they go second. In a combat patrol anyways. So...
any other specific points or we want to talk about?
Can you think
I
of
think we wrapped it all up.
Yeah, I think we did. So I do have more. That's not my entire Khorne army, so I do have. You will see additional Khorne list coming from me. It's just got to get painted. So.
You want to mention maybe the 100+ subs? Yeah.
So what I was going to tell you guys, we haven't been active for the last 3 weeks. I got the vid, so but that was 3 weeks ago. I'm fine now, but I just want to say thank you to everybody. Big time thank you. We only put out a couple shorts, but now we're up to CJ's here. We're up to 100 and
almost 30.
100, almost 130 subscribers now. So we appreciate it. We're gonna do some sort of 100 subscriber special. It might be a 1,000-point game. It might be a full-on 2,000-point game. We'll see what happens.
We've been painting some Space Marines like crazy over here.
Yeah.
During the Rona. So.
We have the models. Don't worry.
Yeah. CJ's he painted up a bunch of Blade Guards, some Eradicators. So we are very interested in see how they are and what we can do here. But again, thank you guys so much for subscribing. Also, I know this is YouTube, but the Instagram is now over 200 followers too, so we do appreciate that.
Get over on
very
Twitter.
much as
No
well.
one follows us on Twitter.
Yeah.
We're not very active.
Look at our pretty pictures.
And our Facebook, our Facebook page too. We are on Facebook, Tabletop Core. But once again, thank you guys so much. We look forward to seeing everyone again, and our next video will be our 100 subscriber special. So,
Blood for the Blood God.
Boom.